Hello! Hello. And welcome. It's me, Bryony Rose Smith, live from the Forbidden Library. I can hear myself again! I still don't have this under control yet. Wah! Nope, can hear it. Wah! Wah! But then I can't hear my PC. Yes, 3D Bryony returns, because then I can run around the presentation like, and stuff like that. So, yes, 3D Bryony returns for 3D shenanigans with a blue-green screen. Amazing, is it not? Amazing. Technology! Technology, bro! I can do a flip, watch! Can I do a flip? Oh, I don't have to do a flip. I could depose. I could be knocked back like you hit me. I don't know if I can do a flip, you know? The anime mech suit for the potato. Yes, correct. I can do this. I don't know how to flip. Oh, that's the flip. Are you ready? 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 Whee! Yeah! Anyway, we have 53 slides to go through, guys. There's a lot to get through. So let me say a quick hello to everyone. Hello, Exnum. Hello, Nimby. Hello, Howdy. Hello, Rahel. Hello, hello, Chase. Welcome, 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 welcome. I flipped. It's all good. You can resub now. Please don't unsub because I couldn't do backflip. Yes, 53. It's more than 54. It's more than last year. That much I can tell you because I may or may not have used the same presentation and just edited it from last year. It's fine. It's called like working smarter, not harder. That's what it's called. Right. Without further ado, Sonic. Go away. I don't want you. I read some Sonic. Sonic is good. Sonic IDW comics. I wish I had read more, honestly, because it's really fun. Look, there's shadow in that one. That one. Still getting used to this body. Yes. Sonic IDW comics. Very good. Highly recommend if you are into Sonic. I have the next big volume collection and the next two after that. I have 3 massive big volume collections to read. Bryony read Sonic, other news. That's why I did it first. That's why it was out here first, because it was the easiest to do. Second, She's My Knight Volume 2, which was actually the final one of this series. It was really good. Oh, too close, too close. It's great. It's a little comedy series where it's basically a shoujo, but it's gender bent. And it's fun. You're all our knight. I'll be your knight. I don't have access to my golden armor right now, but I'll be your knight. I'll fight and cry, but do my best. But this is a wonderfully cute little manga. And it's, like I said, only 2 volumes, so it was really easy to complete. This was a series complete for me. Wonderful stuff. Third even. Carnival! I read some more Carnival. We read... Where could I be in here? What if I'm just really far away? Bye, guys! Anyway, Carnival. Brio Night. Yeah! Carnival is fun. It's about secret agents that are also a circus. I don't hate you. I promise I don't. I'll come back. I'll come back. I promise. Maybe I could sit here. Yeah, that's better. Can't hear you, brother. Hello, Walter Nerd. Can you hear me? Carnival's good. I will be reading the whole of this series because I'm slowly borrowing all these volumes from a friend who has all the volumes. I have volume 6 sitting right next to me, so I look forward to getting to that. Next! Heathcliff! He is here! And the Wuthering Heights, which is obviously very important at the moment. It's very hard to place myself. But it's kind of fun at the same time. We love some Wuthering Heights. Silly, that's not how you spell evil. This was an amazing read. I think it was, like I said, it was full of drama. We were like telenovela, like, oh, what's gonna happen next? It was so good. I believe you recommended it, Normal Size Phantom, and I do appreciate that because I had such a good time. Good stuff. Heathcliff, our hero. Heathcliff, he never does... I can't finish that sentence. He does everything wrong. Everything wrong! I prefer the Limbus version to the book version, because the Limbus version is at least kind of a cutie. He's kind of a himbo in Limbus, where in Wuthering Heights, he's a Sorry, I'm pointing the wrong way. In Wuthering Heights, he's a calculating evil bastard. Another one! I've had this audiobook for ages. Because I got really into this series. It's called the Imp series by Deborah Dunbar. This is book 11! That's how many of these I have read / listened to. Because she has a wonderful voice actress who does it. She's very cool. Heathcliff and Kathy, I'm pretty sure, a perfectly cute rom-com and no abuse involved. None at all. Well, Heathcliff and Kathy is okay. Heathcliff and the actual woman he makes a baby with, another question. This one's good. There's a wedding and a small naked angel child. It's good stuff. Imp lady is sick of everyone's shit. And she always has to... She's like the protagonist of a... What's the word? I want to lighten my camera. 1 minute. I feel a bit dark. Feeling a bit dark, guys. No, that's the zoom. There we go. That feels better. She's like a D&D party of one where she's the one who has to clean up everyone's problems because she's the main character. Welcome, Doublestar! I apologize for the 3 ads, but I appreciate you sitting through it just to come in. Good evening, how's the weather going? The weather's awful, it's snowy. I hope it doesn't snow again tonight. I have to go out early, and the roads are icy and snowy. And hello, welcome! You demon phobic? Oh, that's fair. This might not be a book for you then. Book review! I should be doing book reviews, really. Nah! Red Hood! And Arsenal! Let's go away again. I don't know how I'm gonna frame myself in this one. I don't know. We're just gonna have to do our best. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, let's go over that. So I read issues 1 to 13 of Red Hood and Arsenal, which I've had forever. And it's just sat there, and I finally got back into comic books. And I finally read through this whole thing. But yeah, I read through this. It was funny. I had the weirdest thing in there. Red Hood plays for Arsenal. Maybe they can win a game now. Hit. Red Hood, the better version of Batman. Oh, controversial take. Controversial. Is that truly what you believe? You like Mr. Pew Pew Gunman? I also like Mr. Pew Pew Gunman. What can I say? What can I say? He's shadow coded. He is the shadow of the Bat family. So of course I like him. Only hot takes in this chat. Only hot takes. Next. a crap ton of Percy Jackson. I went through pretty much the entirety of the Percy Jackson series through this whole shenana time. All the way from Lightning Thief to Last Olympian to Lost Hero to Blood of Olympus. We did many things. And I love a lot of these characters. And I'm very happy with the TV series. So, and now we have the better Harry Potter. Correct. It's a shame it's so American, but you know, we gotta take what we can get. Real hot take. I'm in on that hot take. Hunted Contrapa story. I very much enjoyed this. I look forward to reading a little bit more, because I have actually read the first Trials of Apollo, but I had no idea that it was to do with Percy Jackson when I picked it up. I was like, God that turns human, oh, that sounds interesting. And then later on in the book, it was like, we're gonna go see Percy Jackson. I was like, what the fuck? What? Wait a minute. Oh, yes, there is. It's on Disney Plus. But I think it's very good. I think they've done a good job with it. The changes they've made have been very good. I really like what they've done so far with the second season. Second season's just coming out. They do a good amount with Clarice and make her like an actual character and not like the caricature that she is in these books. So I very much like that. I love it. I love it. There are also 2 movies. I have not seen those movies, and I have not been recommended to see. I think I've seen the start of the first one. Now! Weeb this shit up with some Overlord. So, if you go into Audible, real take the movies of shit. From what I've heard, yes. You can find some light novels read by their main dub voice actor. So I got to listen to Overlord voiced by Ayn Al Ghul. It was very fun. There are no Percy Jackson. Just like there's no Avatar Last Airbender movies. Like, I agree. Overlord, it was originally a book. It was originally a light novel series. Mr. Hunter. So, yes, Overlord was originally a book series. Then was manga. Then was a anime. So yeah, I agree. I think it was it Howdy? Someone said in my chat when I said that I read this that it's the most weirdly wrongly represented in the anime in the first episode, and I completely agree. There's so much more build up to him actually like going offline, and a lot more explained about the whole like foundation he's in and the NPCs and things like that. It's pretty good. The LN version, but didn't know it was Audible. It is Audible! You should check it. I really like Overlord novels. They're crazy good. The anime really struggled adapting. They did. It didn't feel like I watched the first episode and I dropped it after that because I just didn't. It felt like harem nonsense. But the book, though it has that in, it's not half as bad, and clearly it is not the focus, which is nice. It's like one of only 5 good isekai books. Now, to my first gay book. Gay, homosexual, gay. Legends and Lattes! This one was an audiobook read by the author, so it inspires me to eventually get Moongirl audiobooks out there. Yeah, the studio could have done much better than the BS opening, but at least they didn't Usagi flop. Gay, homosexual, gay. Oh, there is, this is not the only, this is not the only Yuri book in this. This was a lovely little book about an adventurer who retires and opens a coffee shop. A lot of people in that town don't know what coffee is. She found it on her adventures and wanted to open a coffee shop, and she does, and it's great, and it's successful, and it's wonderful. 10 out of 10. Do read again. Next, Sir Gawain and the Green Knight. This was a shorter story about Sir Gawain and the Green Knight, which is a lot less horny than the movie. Hopefully we get to see some of that eerie that I've read. Maybe. Bring the horrors of Italy to these parts and tell them. Yeah, we both read that. I love how it describes the northwest of England. Full of barbarians that God gave up on, I believe, is the quote. It's perfect. It's correct. 100%. Next. We're going through fast. Because we're only 11 books in. And we're 21 in. Okay. The book where Sir Gawain gets trolled by a tree spirit. Was it a tree spirit in the end? I believe it was, like, the guy. And nearly slept with his aunt, I believe, as well. Didn't, but nearly did. Because it was the guy in the castle was the knight in the end. But the movie, for some reason, didn't make it like that. I don't know why. Next! Horror! A typical day in Birmingham. Horror books. Horror comic books. Called The Parliament of Rooks. It's about an architect who is asked to do a project, who works for the royals and has a big crush on the princess. But he begins to realize that he's not all that he seems, and he goes from this little Twinkie guy over here to this little demon lord guy over here. And that's all in the span of 5 books. It's in a beautiful black and white style. Very, very cool. Very artistic. I do love it. Hi, Boris. Welcome. It is only 5 issues, and that's the whole series. So it's a pretty short series, too. So if you wanted to get into that, it's good. Twink to twunk. Yes. Very much so. Just like Sandman. It is of similar vibes than Sandman, I will give you that. It definitely, if you like Sandman, you'll probably like this. In just 5 books, you too can detwinkify and become a sick-ass demon knight. Correct! Next! This is also gay, homosexual gay, but not in a good way. Not in a good way at all. So this is, The Princess of Convenient Plot Devices. Let's go back. Maybe here. This is good. Put that down. So this is about a Fujoshi who gets who like, I think, she gets reincarnated into the world of her favorite yaoi book. And this is gay wrong, so this is 100% gay wrong. And in this yaoi book, all the nobles tend to have homosexual relationships, at least the gay ones. Lesbianism is kind of ignored, which is why it is the gay wrongs, because it is a Fujoshi world. Lesbians don't exist. So in order to, like, have heirs, the princes expect her, the princess, to give up her children to them for heirs. And she doesn't want to do that. She's like, oh no. So yeah, this is gay lefts, gay rights, not gay rights. Convenient plot devices. Oh, he's getting me down. Okay. I had no intention of picking up the second book. None. Because as much as I enjoyed it, I knew how problematic it was. But then I saw it on sale. But then I went into a shop and it was like 50% off, and I was like, it's a sign. It's a sign that regardless of how problematic this is, I have to keep reading, right? God told me to do it. I'm not religious, but I'll use it as an excuse when I want to. So that's how I ended up reading the second one, and I'm actually genuinely quite interested now, and I do kind of want more. Exactly, 50%. I was like, And yeah. A man and a woman being in love? Scandalous, yes. My little bit of toxic fujoshi is in here, yes. Just a little bit. Just as a treat. As a treat, I'm allowed some trash, you know? Sometimes you gotta have a Mackey's. Sometimes. Like, you can't always have good food. It's not in God's plan. It was God's plan to feed me toxic fujoshi nonsense. It's fine. The next book is more educational for me and less toxic. You're toxic and slipping under. Maybe it was a test and I failed. The little Fujoshi Brighty's brain is currently plotting a reveal. Correct. Like I said, the next one's better. The next one's better. We've got Children of Blood and Bone. Okay, this one's good. This one, it is like a typical YA fantasy, really, but based in Africa with African mythology. It's very cool. Apparently there's gonna be a movie soon. I'm very excited for that. And yeah, it's good. I don't want to say that much about it because the thing I find the most interesting about this book and what plot it subverted for me, I don't want to tell you about. Because if you read it, I want you to get caught off guard too. So yeah. Absolute whiplash from Princess of convenient plot devices to Children of Blood and Bone. There is no rhyme or reason to the ordering of this slideshow. Prepare yourselves for a journey. Children do have blood and bones. Next! Library of the Unwritten! Now this one, I want to track down the other books of this one. It's Christina Henry. I didn't realize that until I was doing this. Oh yeah, she wrote that. It's about a library in hell where all the unwritten stories go. So if you started a story, you thought about a story, you wrote it down, you never wrote it down, or you started to write it and you never finished it, it went to hell. Your stories went to hell. Moon Girl is in hell. Moon Girl 7 and up is currently in hell, and I do need to get it out at some point. I wrote the written, aka the draft section of my writing desk. Correct, so it's like Sandman. Yes, it's very much like Sandman. Except the books try to escape every so often, and there's an adventure where she has to go, like, get a book that's escaped, and shenanigans afoot. It was very cool. I liked it. Story becomes about literally fighting out. More like fighting in hell? That is good. I appreciate it. So, my fanfic of a gorilla ruling the world via mecha duels is in hell. Yes! Correct. If it's there, if it's in your head, or you've started to write it and you didn't finish it, it's in hell. That's where it lives. In hell. God damn, I should have let Timmy slip into hell. Time to Dante and Virgil my way down to Inferno. Get my books! God, it's purple. Next! Wonder Stop! So in-game media do count for me. And Wonder Stop had 5 in-game books. Every time you got to like a new stage, you got posted a book to read, and these are the books. So there was the economics book, which was just silly, goofy economics. Then there was very silly versions of basically James Bond. Then a talk about how silly it was, and then a double, triple down of the author, who doesn't love that people think his stuff is silly. Just imagine the sheer amount of cringy fanfics are just below the ground. Bullets forever, yes. Edge of bullet, fastest bullet alive, chasing bullets, bullets forever. You get the drift. It's a guy who shoots people. I believe one of them was he like shot his gun and it went so fast that it Supermaned the earth and took time backwards. Your Uchiha fanfic is definitely even more down. It's where the depths of circle. Oh my, what have you been writing? Sus. Very sus. Coming after you for that. Next! Oh, this is the best one. This is the best. Well, one of the best ones. There's a lot of good ones in it this year. Sonic! Again! But this is the Sonic DC crossover. Look at Wonder Woman in Amy's tiny car. Is it not glorious? Is it not the best thing you've ever seen? Also, Shadow being Batman and in the Batmobile. He blows up the Batmobile, by the way, because he do. And Batman just lets him get away with it. But yes, Shadow Batman is real. There were, how many issues? 1 to 5 issues. There's only 5 issues of the Sonic DC crossover. And it was very wonderful. I thought Wonder Woman would have an invisible car. She does! She does! Well, she does have her invisible jet. But she was in the Sonic world at the time. So she didn't have her invisible jet. So she had to ride with Amy. Because they kept pairing everyone up. So as you can see, you had, like, Amy Wonder Woman... Knuckles meeting Lex Luthor was very funny. Silver Green Lantern, Shadow Batman, Sonic Flash, and Tails Cyborg. Yeah, she does have an invisible car. It's right there. But she's so nerd. The little friendship between these two is so cute. Just, ugh. Very cute. It was a very good series. I hope they do more. I need more in my life. More! Speaking of DC, I've been reading comics again because of the Absolute Universe comments. Yes! I've heard so much. My fiance is very into the Absolute Universe, so I do hear a lot. I'm not reading it myself, but I do know a lot. I know of the Absolute Unit that is Batman, and Batman's whole series is basically just torture porn. No one meets the Spectre, though. No Spectre, I'm sorry. Shadow does blow up his motorcycle in his own game. He does that a lot, to be fair. Very in character of him. He just needs to drop guns and Batman will be happy. Like I said, he's very Red Hood coded. Like, he shouldn't really be Batman in this. He should be Red Hood. Theoretically, if we're getting there. Knuckles and Lex was hilarious. Here are all the SCP I read this year. I don't remember many of them. Let me get out of the way. I don't think I can be out the way. There we go. That's the best way I can do it. Here they are. I read them. I don't remember what they... Does Green Lantern Silver still yell, "It's no use"? I think they did get that quote in there, I'm not gonna lie. I think he said it to Sinestro. It was great. It's so good. It's just full of fan service and it's wonderful. I recommend Absolute Universe comics. In premise, they basically cut down all the fluff and examine what makes the character we know. Ah, that's a fun way of describing them. But yes, I hope I've given you time to explore the SCPs. 19 slides. Many to go. The seasons! Now this was a fun comic. A little creepy. But, like, kind of fun, too. You have a creepy carnival that keeps coming into town. And... Absolute Joker is an Elden Ring boss. What do you want about... Tagline for the Absolute Universe. In this world where evil prevails, hope must burn brightest. Oh, that's fun. And then you've got a girl with a pet goldfish doing her best to not get caught by the creepy carnival. And doing her best to make sure her sisters don't get caught too. And it's very good. It's very Tintin style, almost. Somewhere between Ghibli and Tintin. I like it very much. I think it was a very good series. I want more, though, because they set up a new villain, and there was only 8 issues, and I want more. Pet goldfish. Yes, she has a pet goldfish. And she talks to it a lot. Can't remember its name. I wish I could remember its name. Next! The Night Circus. This one was recommended to me by a friend. And they actually tried to read it to me a long time ago. Like I read to you, they tried to read to me long before this channel was a thing. Problem with The Night Circus is the first 5 chapters are kind of rough with a lot of child abuse. And I'm a soft baby. So I found that quite hard to get through. After that, it's great. Reminds you of Steven Universe? Probably is that. I haven't seen Steven Universe, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's the same similar vibe to the seasons, I think. Can she pet the goldfish? Probably. Goldfish does help her a lot in the last sort of few books. But it's a very pretty book. You can enjoy that part. That's fine. I didn't. All I know is I didn't, and it didn't nearly make me put down the book, but I am glad that I suffered it out, because the rest of the book was really good. It's very pretty. It's the only book I have seen described as beautiful and actually agreed that it was beautiful. The imagery is so lovely, and I want to go to the Night Circus. All the attractions looked amazing. A magical circus of magicalness. All great stories begin with child abuse, though. Oliver Twist. Oh, honey, that's why you're in therapy, isn't it? Yeah, Night Circus, very, very good. Very, very good. This one's an actual novel, by the way, not a comic book. Actual novel. And the next one! Bing! Trinity, daughter of Wonder Woman. 5 issues of Corgi delights. Small dogs, small robins in tutus. And cute puppy. I know, right? I know, right? Look at her. Look at them. Look at the dog. Look at it. It's so good. Corgis, super corgis, bat corgis, robin corgis, corgis. And look how well drawn they are. Trinity Love Story was very cute. It was very cute. Dog. Yeah, where's my absolute corgis book? I love what this artist's work in here is so good. I will be like watching this artist with great interest to see if she does anything else, because I think the expressions she's done in here are absolutely amazing. I love this. I should be. It was so good. I need more. But I can't get more. Are you sure you want to put cookies in the absolute universe? Are you sure? You really? I guess. But it would make everything better. Corgis make everything better. The expressions feel very girl genius coded. Maybe. Next! Changing the genre from angst to heartwarming! Where a girl dies and gets reincarnated into her favorite book. Problem is, her favorite book is like a really angsty smut book. Where the main character dies. Luckily, she's not the main character. She's the main character's sister. However, she doesn't want her sister to die. So she takes her sister's place. But then she's like, I also don't want to die. So let's try change this up. And hence, changing the genre from angst to heartwarming. It's been very fun so far. I have only read 20 or so chapters. But I look forward to more. I had to take a break because I kind of like eat webtoons. And then I get to the end and I'm like, oh. And then I like wait a few months. And then I will like binge it again. And then I'll wait a few months. And then I'll binge it again. And then I'll wait a few months. So I haven't actually touched this one in a while. But I should. But I'm glad I did this presentation. Because I remembered it existed and I'm going to go back to it. You think you've read this one? It's a good one. I like it. Next! Doctor Who! Technically an audio drama, but I classed it because I class audiobooks, so I'm going to class an audio drama. This was 3 episodes of basically David Tennant, Donna Noble, Doctor Who's. And they were all very good. One was about pirates, one was about death, and one was about technophobia. Who? The Doctor? Doctor Who? It was very good. Very good. Next! Don't have much to say on this one. Last Boy. I picked it up because I was like, oh, a cool reimagining thing. It's supposed to be like way after the Peter Pan story. Wendy's grown up and everything's changing in Neverland, and it's leaving Peter behind. But I just wasn't that interested in the end. Technophobia, so Doctor Who and Black Mirror. Kinda. I'm not surprised there's a Doctor Who audiobook in a British. It kind of is One Piece. It really, really is. Although there was no Doctor Who special this Christmas. You don't know how sad that made me. No Doctor Who Christmas special! Anyway, I dropped this comic book after 1, so we're not gonna be on it long. I also read Doctor Who was abducted by the Grinch. Doctor Who was abducted by the mouse. That's the problem. Doctor Who special. Oh no, it's the 90s all over again, isn't it? My name is Princess... My name isn't actually Princess Case, but her name is Princess Case. My name is kinda Princess Case because I do the audiobook. Therefore, I am the voice of Princess Case, technically. So I read the 3rd book of the Princess Case series, which is the series that I do audiobook for. And there is one. I'm halfway through the 2nd one, audiobook-wise, and obviously I've just read the 3rd book, and I've actually bought the 4th paperback. And I am funky. Your name is Princess Case. My name is not Princess Case. This book is called Princess Case. My name is Princess Case. And Princess Case, Princess Case, Princess Case, 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 Case. But the series is about a dude who wakes up in the body of a medieval princess and has to, you know, deal with that. Isekai, but with a lot less romance and harem, and a lot more realities of medieval life. Pickled mace, pickled mace, pickled mace, pickled mace. Next! Oh no, are you PD Ball? Have I been emailing you and my voice all this time, Normal Science Fan? Haha! Kitty cat! Kitty cat, kitty cat. I like a bit of isekai, I won't lie. Just a little bit, just for fun. Like I said, sometimes you gotta have trash. I wouldn't class Princess Case in the same sort of bucket as like Japanese isekai though. It's different. A niche classic, yes. I'd say it's more of a Western isekai where a lot of Western isekais try to, like, actually get the character to go home or deal with, like I said, deal with the reality is better. Yeah, my cat would never save a book. I've had to stop her from eating my copy of Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas a number of times. Narnia is an isekai, that's true. Anyway, I read The Cat Who Saved Books and The Cat Who Saved the Library. So it's the same cat, which is why they're in the thing. Same cat. I liked the first one a lot. A lot. It was so cute and wholesome. The second one is also cute and wholesome. Just not as much. Although the second one has some more familiar books. But I preferred the first one. They're both very good though. If you need something wholesome to read, you want something that's just a bit uplifting, these are very good books for that. Although, I do like to show her my new books whenever I buy one, because she likes to rub her face on them. She needs to know they smell like her. Did the cat know it's saving books? Yes. The cat, in fact, told the main character to save the books. Well, like, he dragged him on the adventure. He's a talking cat. His name is Tiger. Just so you know. Next! I don't think I have to say too much about the next one. Because it's Philippine folktales. We read this one on stream. It was a good time. We learned about baba nuts, and how they can grow on your knee, just to annoy you. If you don't go to a wedding, you can have a plant grow on your knee to piss you off until you say you're gonna go. I mean, it's harder to sell the idea of returning to this dump than a magical world, unless the new place is just anime now. I mean, I think a lot of isekai today just kind of ignore the practicalities of medieval times and how shit they were and how stinky they were. It's just, that's why I think Western isekais usually tend to deal with that a bit more. On how betel nuts, that's the one, the Gavis betel nuts that annoy you into going to things. Sorry, I'm opening my water bottle. Isekai. Yeah, that's the Philippine folktales. Check out the VODs if you want to know about that. Fire and Ice, When Hell Freezes Over. I picked up this one because last year I read a comic from DC called Checkmate, and it had Bay in it, Fire. So when this came up, I was like, I know her. Let's read about this. And then I dropped it 3 issues in because the queer baiting was horrific. There's like an actual gay couple in there, and I feel like they're in there because they want to distract from how gay these two are. But they're best friends, wink wink. Best of friends. The bestest best friends that ever didn't smooch. Ugh. Gay. Should be gay, should be gay, should be homosexual gay, but is not gay. But you know what is gay? Voyage of the Damned. That is gay, homosexual gay. This is yaoi gay. This is boy gay. Pretty sure there's probably some lady gay in there somewhere, though. There is pretty much everything in there. There's, like, disabled, non-binary. Pretty much the entirety of the LGBT flag is in there somewhere. I wish more isekai were like Or Battle of Dumb Mine or Visions of Escaflowne. We need more sick, nasty medieval mecha shows. I thought the green gal was into Flash. I mean, yes, but her bestie, and they're just so codependent on each other in the book. It's silly. Silly. They were roommates, the comic, yes. This one is about a load of inheritors of regional power on a boat trip, and they all start getting murdered one by one. So it's a murder mystery on a boat with some magical powers. It's great. And very gay. And very gay. There will be murder. There will be magic. Yes. It is gay, gay, homosexual, gay, 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 homosexual, gay. Murder on the Nile? Kinda, yeah. But with more magical powers. And more gay. The Great British Bump Off. A series that somewhat disappointed me, I'm not gonna lie. Murder on the dance floor. No, that's Saltburn, sweetie. This one's lack of murder kind of disappointed me. When it's called the Great British Bump Off, and it has no murder in it, what's the point? However, it was still kind of a funny... Great British Bum Off? No, bump. Bump. No, bum. No bums here. Well, actually, all humans have bums, but no, like... poor people or naked bums. Yeah, so this was about Scott Pilgrim at British New. This was about a girl who needed to pay off an accident she did. So she takes a job at a quilting shop, only to find out there's a horrible feud between this quilting shop and another quilting shop in town. So they send her undercover to the other quilting shop in town, and then after something happens there, they send her undercover to the other quilting shop in town. So she's a double agent for both of these quilting shops in town. And basically she helps them deal with it and then finds out the culprit for the actual things that have been happening. Ta-da! It's good. It is quite good. It was a funny little read. I had a good time. I don't know if you have enough cars for all of Britain to have a bump off. That's not a bump off. A bump off is when you murder someone. You know this, right? You bump them off. It ain't nothing to do with crashing. Anyway. Bump off the road is not what we would describe bump off. The takeaway here is that quilting is... Maybe. Next. Differently Morphous by Mr. Yahtzee Croshaw, the gaming critic. Mr. Yahtzee. His books are pretty good. I like his sense of humor. This one is interesting, but I can't tell what he's trying to say with it. Stretching someone sounds more aggressive than... The nerd is really showing rage. Shut up, you. I can't tell if he... Because there's a lot of talk of, like, things becoming... I don't know. I don't know what he was trying to say with it. However, it's kind of like the Men in Black. But we start accepting weird slimes from another dimension into our society as a whole. And then people start murdering the slimes, and we need to find out who's murdering the slimes. Support your local businesses. Corporate espionage instead of big copper. Woo! Yeah, this one, I enjoyed it. Apparently, this is one of the few he's done a sequel to. I think there's 2 book series he's actually done. Most of his other stuff has been on its own. But this one is good. Next! More Wayne Family Adventures! Sorry, I just heard my fiance say something very strange. I don't know. He's playing Dispatch. I don't know. Beef? Confused. Anyway, Wayne Family Adventures! Cute adventures with drama, because there is now an actual plot rather than just little sneaky peek side things. All of the Tumblr fan fiction in one. Batman, after a really stressful Christmas dinner, she's turned the Waynes against us. Ah! Yeah. I have nothing more to say. This is good. If you like Bat Family nonsense, this is good. Next! Gay, homosexual, gay. You ever just, like, go on the train and fall in love with a girl? And then find out that girl is always on that train, always, and she can never get off that train, and she's somehow trapped in a temporal loop of some kind, and she's just always on the train, but you love her, so you have to find a way to get her off the train. So that you can have a life with her. Have you ever just fallen in love with a magical train ghost? But yeah, that's what One Last Stop is. Yuri Magical Train Ghost. With a lovely touch of fan family, which is something that tends to be a usual trope in the LGBT community. And now... Teenage Mercenary! Look at Ijin. He's a cutie. Don't let his knees touch you. His knees are lethal. But he is a cutie, so it's fine. As long as you don't touch his family or his former colleagues or anything, you'll be fine. He won't bring out the knee. Never happens to me because you're ace. What if you found your platonic soulmate on a train? He is the bee's knees. He is the bee's knees. I have read so much of this. I have read 249 chapters of this. Because not only is it high action and really cool action stuff, it is also adorably wholesome. Because his family is so cute. And whenever, like, his grandpa gets involved in anything, there was a most recent chapter where, like, one of his former colleagues got called by his grandpa, and he was like, I don't know how to deal with this. I'm getting thanked for something by an elderly, wonderful man who cooked us food, and I don't know how to deal with this. He's like a trained killer, and he's like, normal things! It's so good. And can you your platonic life partner in a sleazy Miami casino instead? I suppose you can. I suppose so. If that's what you prefer. But she is a hot magical train ghost. But then I guess that doesn't matter if you're ace. I don't know. Next! Ugh. I read all the way to the end of Charming Duke of the North. And he was charming. And I want more. Because they're both beautiful! Look at them! Ugh. I don't think I'll ever not be disappointed that this one ended. I love it. I loved everything about it. It was a really good series. And they were very pretty. And I want more. But it's over. But was he truly northern? I don't know about that. He lived in the north of his country, but I don't know if he was northern or not. Does he know Jon Snow? He was probably based around Jon Snow. I've read so many North Jewish stories, they've all blended into my mind. This is a reason why I decided to have a break from webtoons, because I didn't want that to happen. So I felt like a lot of the similar stories like that start to blend, and I was like, nope, I'm gonna take a break. And then that way, hopefully they can stay different. Like, I thought my time was up. I loved this one too. I love this one a lot. Even if it, like, the priest in it was a bit weird, and they didn't wrap up his story very well. He was just, and he murdered a bunch of people. The end. Okay. Yeah, deserved it, but like, okay. Was the time truly up? No, it's a false diagnosis. She was fine, but she thought it was. And then she ran away because she thought she was gonna die, but she didn't die, and then they had to be reunited, and there was this priest. Let me guess, he is an emotionally distant man who actually loves the woman and then gets clingy when he realizes he might lose her. I just described 95% of all Northern Duke stories. Maybe. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Just a little right. Just a little left. Just a little right. Walter White had a false diagnosis. It got a handsome man that she was curing of his curse. And they boned a lot. And they... Although they couldn't show that much. Next! Ghost Pepper! Issues 1 to 4. It's like a sci-fi post-apocalyptic future where it's very deserty and there's not much resources. It reminds me very much of like Trigun, with the vehicles and stuff like that. And there's this scary guy called Ash, but he's very strong. And they bonded happily ever after. Isn't there a Northern Duke story where he's just a silly little guy? Or Mad Max! Yes, Mad Max also is a good example. Because there's a bit of a dictatorship going on. Because the guy in charge is claiming to be the guy who saved the world, but he wasn't, because the guy on the cover here did it, but he's been, I don't know, asleep for a while? I'm not sure. We're figuring it out as we go, and it's very good. Trigun and his name is Ash Bash. I know, right? That was the vibes I got from this, and it's been very good so far. It's taking its time, and I kind of appreciate a comic book for doing that, because I feel like because issues are so small, a lot of comic books feel they need to get a lot in at the start and things like that, but this was pretty good. Next! If the villain and villainess fell in love, which is only part of the title, and I refuse to acknowledge the other half of the title. It's stupid. But it does describe the whole ass book. She was all but disowned for her spirit contract, but she's still competing with her rival. Yeah. The thing I liked about this one is the power system. Like a lot of either isekai romances or other romances are just like, there's an elemental magic system, and then they're done with it. But this one, they get spirit contracts from fae creatures. So there's a whole, like, spirit fae world. So that's just generally more interesting. It's not a real light novel. Using a paragraph for a title. It's too much. My steak is too juicy and my feelings. A lot of isekai magic is big number better. Yes, it's either like a level system or like it's elemental done. And like nothing in between. This one is a good in between. It has like something of a fleshed out system that the authors clearly thought about. And I'm genuinely interested to read it purely for that. The romance is cute too. The main characters are cute. Their aides are very cute as well. But it's great. DBZ logic. DBZ. That tends to be the thing. Yeah, DBZ logic in a lot of them. Next! Sinclair! / Demian. I read Demian. I did the thing. I now know that Sinclair's canto is literally just the first chapter of this book. And there's so much more to go. So much more. It is such a small part of this book. Franz Cromer is barely in this book. Hello, 100 American bison. That's a lot of bison. Please don't stampede my chat. Demi by good old Herman Hesse. I think this does count as gay, homosexual, gay. Because every time he was like, and I liked a woman, it was like, it kinda looked like Demi. I fell into another world with my laptop filled with viruses. As it turns out, they can control the universe laws. Exactly. Just as the founding fathers intended. Yeah. So this is old school yaoi when they couldn't do yaoi. When he wouldn't be published if he called this yaoi. They call it a story of youth. He's exploring his sexuality. No, he's not. He's just gay. Next! The Unchosen. Issues 1 to 4. It only had 4! It just about managed to set up its world. And then stopped. And I'm like, I'm interested. There's a superpowered lady. There's 2 forces that want her. But that's about as far as we got. And then it's like nothing. Nothing burger. If they do more, I'll probably pick up like the first couple of issues, but it's gonna have to get me back in somehow because it didn't give me much to work with. Speaking of things that didn't get me, murder podcast. Maybe because I'm not a true crime girly. Maybe that's why this didn't get me. But it's a comic about a podcast that makes you murder people. It is a true crime podcast that turns you into a murderer. It creates its own true crimes. Lancelot didn't like that one. No. But it wasn't... It was trying to introduce a lot in its first book, and I was like, I don't know if I want to invest time in this next one. It's hard to decide with an issue if you want to invest in the rest of the series, because like I said, one issue isn't much. It's very difficult decisions in life. Speaking of series that I actually did invest into, that's why I stopped listening to podcasts. Fair. Day of the Dead Girl! This one actually did only have 4 issues, and they were all good issues, you know? It had a very clear story it wanted to... Sorry, I'm trying to get into a good position. They were all good issues, every single one. It had a very clear story it wanted to tell, and it told them. And it told it... It left a door open for some more series, but it told a pretty good little story in itself. So it was very good. Height accurate. Shut you. Wait, you don't sleep to Law and Order on your headphones or William Afton's Springlock Scream? What? That's terrifying. Next! Ryoshu! So yeah, I got into reading a lot of the Limbus guys. So again, trying to find a good place to stand. There you go. So Hellscreen obviously was a very short one, easy to read, so I made sure I got that one read as well. Very good. I'm so curious on what Limbus is going to do with it. I know some of you might already be playing the Kanto, so you might know what Limbus is doing with it, but I'm excited to find out. I really am. Also, that there's index IDs right now, which is one of the reasons I'm still playing Limbus this week, because I would like to roll for those IDs. Please give me index characters. I love index. Index is cool. The movie adaptation of this in the 60s is really good. Oh, I bet it is. I bet it is. This would make a great movie. It is absolutely so well self-contained that it would just... You wouldn't even have to cut anything out. It should make a really good movie. I have to go on a quick BRB. BRB. I have returned. And we will have our next book. The best book! See, this is why I want to... One of my goals for this year is to fund a custom 3D model with my actual outfit on. So I can have my actual feckin' outfits. That would be lovely! Or at least maybe, sorry, my brain died. At least maybe custom, like, get an outfit commissioned that would work in Vroid. That would be lovely too. Even if I didn't get a full model. Because I think the rest is kind of okay. But I would very, very much like that model. So that I could present this in my actual, you know, based on this model. I thought you were gonna say fund a live action movie of this book. I'd fucking love that too. And I was like, dang, I have to spend at least 2 more supers for that. No, 3D model. Just 3D model so that I can, you know, actually have my model look like my 2D model. Da 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 da! Oh, next! Supernatural! They have a comic book now. And it is silly and wonderful and only slightly off from how they actually talk in the show. Deanie Poo is not quite correct, but the vibe is there and it's good fun because of that. I have actually read the next couple of issues, but that was technically in 2026. Thanks for reminding me Supernatural exists. You're welcome! I'm watching through it today. I just watched an episode today where Dean mind melded with a dog. And he became more dog-like and it was very silly. And then he could talk to animals for a little while. And it was a glorious and hilarious episode. It was great. You should... It's a silly TV series and I'm enjoying it a lot. Next! Steak prevents Jessamy. It is about it's a comic about vampires in the New World. So we got the bad times. And this is also in a lovely black and white style. Very good, very good. Quickly! Well, we don't have to go too quick. We've got 45 minutes. And we're on slide 46. So we're doing pretty well, actually. Maybe we could just F about if we get to the end. We can just do some VR chat nonsense, I suppose. Next! Metamorphosis! I couldn't find a book cover for it, so I just brought Pablo in. I thought that was enough of a description. New World Vampire or in Otherworld European? In Otherworld Europeans, technically. Pablo? Yeah, so I read Metamorphosis. That was interesting. It wasn't like I expected. Gregor's a soft guy, isn't he? It's the boy. Yeah, it is the boy. It's the best boy. It's the best character in Limbus. Pablo. And it makes me rethink his canto a little bit. Because I'm very interested as to why they made his mother his antagonist. When his mother is the character who kinda cared the most. She's not the one who locked him in there. That was his dad. Well, they all kinda locked him in there, to be fair. His dad, his sister, and his mum. But she's the one who cared about him as a person the longest. His sister, who had to see him every day, started to not care and started to lament him. Like, I would see his sister as his antagonist more, or his father. But his mother... I'm very... almost confused by Limbus's representation. It has something to do with the author and the name of Greg's mum, Herman. I see. Like Herman Hesse. You mean like Sinclair's author? I'd have to look it up. But if anything, it just made me confused. No place. No place. No place, no place, no place. This is about isekai characters when they come back. And this is more like Narnia isekai characters. So we've got like Wendy from Peter Pan and Dorothy from Oz. And our main character's from like a generic fantasy world where she went and she was the main character and she did all the cool stuff and then she came home. And obviously no one believed her. And then she had to go get a rundown job and stuff like that. Left you confused, just like all good Franz Kafka story. Correct. And then they join an organization that stops things from other worlds. Because there's like a thing destroying all the worlds they've been to. And it's going to invade our world too. But they're trying to stop it from happening. So it's like an isekai task force so far. It's been good. I've enjoyed it. It's another comic. Next! Mary Sue, issue 1. I realized I've missed out on a few issues when I was looking this up because... And that's sad because I do want to read more. Because Mary Sue is a comic book where this character's fanfic version, like self-insert Mary Sue character, comes to life and enters their world. So I was very interested in this because I totally have not had those kind of characters in my life and I'm totally not like relating to this thing. Maybe not so much because her main character is basically like she's basically a Twilight fanfic character. But which is why this cover is a little reminiscent of Twilight. And I definitely didn't have any of those because I wasn't into Twilight. I wasn't like ever killed back then. Cringe. But I did have Mary Sue's, who fixed all the plot for me. And I need to track down the rest of these comics. Apparently there's like 3 others that I haven't read, and I need to. Boom! Rivers of London! It's kind of a wizard book, like Wizard Masquerade, urban fantasy kind of book. Like your Dresden novels kind of thing. Except your main character's a copper. And he's a copper in London. And he talks to a ghost. And it ends up opening the door to all the supernatural going-ons in London's. Rivers of London, you mean the sewage system? Don't let Mother and Father Thames hear you say that. They're very scary beings. Do not. But yeah, so there's like river naiads or whatever that like are personifications of the rivers in London. And they war with each other sometimes. And stuff happens. And there's Punch and Judy references. Horrific ones. Yay! Very stinky beings. Yes, most likely. Yes. Indeed. I think this is the last one. We got through this in an hour and 20 minutes. I'm proud of us. I'm very proud. Hell is dark with no flowers. I've already spoken to you guys at length, I think, already about these. About how it's a murder mystery whodunit, but the main character can see people who have sinned as yokai, and then what kind of yokai he sees them as is a hint as to what they've done. And So it's less of a who done it than a what done it, why done it, when done it. No beans on toast either. Definitely not no beans on toast. No beans on toast in hell. And now he lives as a freeloader with this guy who needs him to help him do all the things, like find the yokai and then punish them and send them to hell. Yay! Very good series. Very glad. I found the second one when I went to London recently. When I went to London. And I'm very glad I did. It was very good. I'm gonna try get the third one, but then I think that's all that's been translated so far. And I would have already bought it, but it wasn't available in the UK, or at least not on Amazon. I need to check some other places. In conclusion, maybe this way. 134 books taken from the 10,000 this year. 62 were comics. I read a lot of comics this year. Did I get trapped in a roundabout near Harris for 14 hours? No, because we didn't drive in London. We have brains. We just use the subway. Nobody should drive in London. It's stupid. Don't do it. So, don't try it. We read 5 books from games. We read 1 audio drama. We read 5 light novels. We read 4 manga volumes, no manhwa volumes. We read 26 novels this year, which is amazing. 12 short stories and 18 webtoons counted by every 20 chapter. Because otherwise the number would be silly. I don't like silly numbers. This is the comparison to last year. Let me get in the middle. There's a good place. So, as you can see... Let me turn to face you. There we go. I read, like... 21 more books. 52 more comics this year. Three more games. I didn't read any graphic novels this year, just an audio drama. I read 2 more light novels. I didn't read as much manga this year. I swapped my manga in for comics this year. I read more manhwa novels last year. I've read... $19 more novels this year. Silly numbers, you mean like 6, 7? Yeah, I don't know what that is. I didn't read as many short stories because I think that's because I didn't read as many SCP this year. And I read a lot less webtoons this year, which is very interesting. And that concludes the presentation of me and my reading of the year. If I had to give you my very specific highlights, I don't have a top 10 or anything. Obviously, The Little Prince is my favorite book ever. So that gets top spot. So that's going to be number 1 novel. Even though there's a lot of good novels in here. Number 1 comic book goes to the... No, is it though? Does it though? No, it doesn't. It goes to Trinity because it was beautiful and I loved it so much. The best light novel goes to... She says like she's thought of this and isn't just like deciding by scrolling through or anything. Yeah. Hell is Dark with no flowers. I believe this deserves it. It's definitely one of the better ones. Compared to... Overlord was close. And obviously in my trash, that is the Princess of Convenient Plot Devices, doesn't really deserve it. Nor does Villain and Villainess. So this is the better one. My manwa of the year. Oh, hello, Pablo. I didn't mean to click on you, but hello, Pablo. You can stay here. That's fine. My number one manwa of the year can go to... Charming Duke of the North. Ugh. They were so pretty. Second is Teenage Mercenary. Because it was so good. Don't you boo me! I'm getting booed for not putting Teenage Mercenaries first, apparently. Well, I'm sorry. Egan's just not as pretty as them. I'm sorry. I think those are the only categories I can put a thing in. We could do a classics category, but I mean that just puts. We have manga, I guess, but I think I only read like 4 manga this year. I think that's it. Franz Kafka is totally my favorite manual. Dragonlance, challenge accepted. I don't need an excuse like that to boo you. Shut up, you. Boo, boo, this is me booing you. Boo you! Boo you! You've started them booing, sweetie. He's proud of himself. You think he'd be a bit more, you know, supportive. But no, he boos me. He boos me. And now you boo me. Boo. Boo all this. Should we go do some fishing? We got like half an hour of stream left. I thought that would take longer. Admittedly, I went very fast. But that's because I thought 50-something slides would take a long time. But they didn't. You can't let you get an ego now. Booing's gonna be... Shut up. Shall we do some nonsense? Would you be willing to wait for me to stop? Do you wanna... this would one minute. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Wanna do some Beat Saber? I was gonna do some when I got home, but I forgot. No, I didn't forget. My film came home early, and then I had stuff to do, and then we watched TV. I will need to restart. Not VTube Studio. VR chat for it though. So please bear with me while I sort some things out. Boop. I'll still be here on mic. Dun, dun, dun. Hello, Taktu Solari. Welcome. Please bear with me. I'm changing up some stuff. Give that a save. But that's done. We've gone through all the books. Right, need the VR. Let's see if we can do this. Bear with you. Yeah, bear with me. He's a good bear. His name is Yogi. He keeps wanting my food. Let's go into actual VR. Let me set this up real quick. Nope, hands are in the wrong hands. Microphone is hit. Hello. I can't see you. Say anything. No clue. I will soon though. There will be no escape. I do apologize for the waiting. I will be there soon. I promise. Open the urchin. There you guys are. It's so over. It is not. Taku was me. Oh, hi, Cozy. You are Takuto. Welcome. Oops, I don't know how to. Hello, Cozy. Welcome. We are loading in. I will be with you in a moment. I've really been wanting to test this and actually, you know, stream in actual VR. So this is the perfect opportunity to do so. My streaming camera. I should be back. Let me check. Can I see it? Am I back? Come on. Can't see me. This is the basic VR place. Aha! I can see! Okay. It is taking a little time. I can't see you. You can see me. Hopefully. I'm just gonna check via, you know, here. Yes, you can see me! It is big me. Hello. The city police didn't get me. They did not. I'm working on it. I'm working on it so I can actually see you when I'm in the VR. That would be nice. Is my left, like the left click is... It's not working so well. Maybe because I'm already streaming and it's like, internet! This was very risky. I'm having to use Steam Link so that I can use this model. And then... Let me at least set you there. It moves a lot faster. But then it makes my headset glitch if I do too much. So I can't. Come on, let me do it, let me do it, let me do it. Let me close the camera, and you can still see me. Yeah! False sightings of brain to fire time. What? I don't know why Angry Cat didn't work earlier. Did it work? I don't know. Okay, so these are I need to do this. I can't do this. I can't see you guys. So it's not working. Shit. I think my internet is maxed out. Which is big poop. Big poopadoodles. Oh well. That? No. Oh, I want the camera. Righto. Let's do some stuff regardless, and I'll just have to check it every so often and be like, hi, I can totally see what you're saying. This is why we have mods. It's fine. I'm just gonna have to rely on you guys more than ever. It's all good. All good in the hood. What should we do today, guys? What should we do? Should we go fishing? I feel like if I do Beat Saber, it's gonna, like, explode. So let's fish. Let's just go fishing. Chill out and fish. Where's my fishing rod? There it is. Nobody but me. Nobody, nobody, nobody. Nobody but me in it. We love fishes. We do. Mods bring about well-being. No. We want chaos. Chaos. I also feel I'm less likely to hit my mic do fishing rather than Beat Saber. I'm also less likely to get copyrighted for the music. Although, did you know there's a Beat Saber world in here that's purely the Shrek movie. It's the entirety of the Shrek movie in Beat Saber. Where are you guys looking? Where are you looking? I need to see where the camera is. Oh, you're very close. Hi! Gotta fish. I don't quite know how to fish, but let's go together. Let's go. Down the hill and far away. Let's set us up for a bit of fishing. Chill out for the rest of the stream. La, 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 la. I like this when I'm in this world. I like to set it up like over here. Maybe we could overlook over here. Oh, that's lovely. That's a lovely frame. I like that. Let's make sure that stays there. Anchor it to the world. And then we can go here. And then, oh, that's so, this is so cute. I don't know how to get, oh, it's here. Oh, it's there. There's my fishing rod. Come here. Ew. Nope, it didn't work. Yay! It worked. I'm a genius. Let me check on you guys. Become fish. Getting barbecue going. Roast the chibi. No roasting the chibi, guys. There's a stream software that helps with it. I do have it. But, like I said, I think it's the issue with my internet rather than the software itself. Oh, I think we got something. Come here, fishy! Fishy! Why is it not coming? It's like stuck over there. Is it glitching? I don't know. Fishy, come on! Fish, 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 fish! It's not coming! Ready, both hands. Come on! I don't think I'm getting it. Let's just let it go. Goodbye, fishy. Goodbye. You get to live. I would like to reel. Oh, do I need to like? Oh, do I? Is that something I have to do? Which button do I hold up? This one? Oh, that's why it wasn't working. Because I needed to actually reel it in. I didn't realize I had to do that. I've only played this on desktop before, you see. Ah, she's learning. Okay, so try this again. Yeah! And while we wait for fish, check out you guys. What headset am I using? It's a Quest of some description. I borrowed it from my dad. I think it's like a Quest 2 or something. Standing around as all the fish swim away like real fishing. Yeah! We figured it out though. So we can be like... We need to wait. Because you need to wait with fishing. You need to be patient. And not doing this, most likely. Ooh, we got something. I need to... give me a minute, fishy! Ah, there we go! Come on. No! So this way? Oh, I didn't get it! I'm not gifted in the way of VR fishing. Oh, grand nothing, guys. Boo. We'll get it. We'll figure this out. Okay! At least I got the throwing down, although I do keep hitting my mic every time. Oh, look, that's so far away. I'm gonna pull it back a little bit, so we're a bit closer. That way, I don't have to reel it in so far, and then theoretically, I should be able to get a fish. We hope and we dream. Let me check you guys. Either Quest 2 or 3, most likely, if they got in the past 2 years. Brownie jumps in the water and starts beating the fish. Always a fishing minigame. Always a fishing minigame. Always. We can get one fish before the end of the stream. Here it is. No, stop it. This way. Come on. Yes. It's going in the right direction. Fish. This way. Come on. So close. Real. This is a real. It's a cookie. We got a cookie, guys. You want a cookie? That's not what I wanted. I wanted a fish. Why do I have a cookie? Oh, cookie. I need my bouquet. Where's my bouquet? I need to spawn my... Ah! I didn't spill anything, did I? No, we're fine. It's all good. Let me move my water. Let's not do it. Let's turn around and then do it. Then try to spawn my bouquet. Bouquet! Yeah, bouquet. Now we must put cookie in bouquet. Cookie in bouquet. Da-da! Da-da-da-da-da! I think it's because of the type of bait I have on. It's like pulling a bit. Oh, I can see OBS. That's a step in the right direction. I docked this out. Aha! Look, I can see OBS now, but that's not the window I want. Can I open chat on that one? And then that way. Ooh. Can I do it? With an update in it. Oh, I don't want to do that. Bear with me, guys. No, I can't because it's the wrong monitor. I do this one. I can see! Yay! It's woken up. It's woken up. I want chat specifically, and then I want to put you guys on. Yeah, you're on my hand. I can see you. I can't read you very well because it's a little bit blurry in here. I will not lie. Hopefully, it's better on the stream. 10 minutes for a struggle for a single fish, and it wasn't even a fish, which is just sad as all hell. There we go. I can read it. Oh no, I can see us. Yeah, I can see you, and I don't even have to come out of VR to see you now. I can just see you. You're right there. I think if I come at this, right to that one. Ah, let me move my bouquet. There's a menu here. You can see the menu where I can change my bait to no bait, and then that way I should get fish again. We hope, we dream, we pray. Chat just is just words written in pen on the hand. It got smudged. That is basically what as good. What is that? Oh, I could just float you in the world too. I don't have to have you on my hands. Oh, that's so good. I could just see you guys. That's really good. We figured out some technical stuff. This is great because I want to do this kind of stuff for some reading streams at some point. Oh, nuggets. I really should be more careful. Let's just put that there. That's a little camera for me to see. Where did the mic go? I knocked it away. Here it is. Okay, we got it. And then you guys, can I move you guys? Oh, I can't reach you. Oh, you just move with me. Okay, that's fair enough. So I just have to like look around to find you. I just got lost in the game too. If you read this, fuck you, Chip. Fuck you and fuck the game. Reel a little in so we don't have to do it as fast. We will get a fish. Like I said, before we end the stream, we will get a fish. Oh, I don't hear some. What time is it? I don't know what time it is. That's an issue. Oh, I could have looked. XD. I can look, actually. Ah, okay, we still do have time. That's fine. No! Fish, 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 fish. It's an actual fish! Yay! Look at my fishy. I caught this all by myself. No, don't drop it. Don't drop it. Don't. No, wrong way, wrong way. Up, 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 up. Yeah. I caught the fishy. Put it in the bouquet. Yay! She's a success. She can fish. And go! Yeah! Let's leave it far away this time. So we can get it. There's a leaderboard up there, you know. And you can see that I'm the only one on the leaderboard because I'm the only one in this world. No fishy, no fishy, no fishy. Got a fishy, fish, 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 fish. Whoa, no fishy, no fishy, no fishy. Oh, got something. We got something. And... come on. Oh! It's a boot! Why do I keep not getting This is a very good fishing stream in which I do not fish. Very silly. Very silly. Why am I on my tippy toes? I have no clue. I just realized that. Oh! Fishing rod, why are you over there? Come here. No. Fishy rod. Come back, fishing rod. There we go. That was not easy. Okay. Turn that back around. And off we go! For another fishy fish. You guys gonna quiet? Or is it just my chat? Nope. You guys have this one. That's okay. You're allowed to look. This is fine. Looking is okay. I just wasn't sure if my window in here was updated or not. We're good. Wanted to make sure you guys were good. So I can see you. This is very good. I want to do reading streams like this. And if I can float windows in it. I got another fishy. Then that means I can float my reading in here as well. It's funny that you guys can't see it. I'm too... Oh, now you're in the way. I can't see the bucket. We could read and fish at some point. Should we practice? I read your chat messages while trying to fish. That's pretty fast, said Bones. Briny, whoa. Oh! Pause! Pause, we gotta reel in! Eee. That would be annoying. And then I'd have to figure out... Oh! Oh my lord! Look, it's as big as I am! Holy duck, look at this thing. Oh my... No! Come back! Don't lose the giant fish! Holy shit, look at it. That's the biggest fish I've ever caught in here, I think. That's not gonna fit in my bucket. It's fucking huge! Running out to tippy toes to fish. Oh my god, that just gave me like 3 levels in here. I've unlocked new types of fish. That was humongous. My gosh. Whee! I kinda like just doing that. Because I can. Yep. Good stuff. Good chill. Do you guys still have music? I hope you do. I don't. Well, I don't have my headphones. I should probably put that. Oh, fishy. Nope, no more thoughts. Only fish. Whee! Women love me. Fish fear me. I need a hat. That's a big one too. Look at him. Large boy. And he just goes. Into the bucket with you. Yes. I can claim a free reward now. I don't wanna. You wanna go see the secrets in this world of something? It's only 8 inches long. No! I was gonna point to the screen up there and tell you exactly how big it was. But it doesn't tell me, it just told me it was worth 200 points. I don't know how big that... Maybe it's measured in how tall you are, and if you get a fish that's as big as you are, you get more points. But the fish are never bigger than you. Just so you don't have a weird experience. Not. No, I just moved it because I was waving me rod around. That's what I was doing. Very rude. Not safe for work channel. She's waving a rod around. No. I see the fish was oh, fishy. Maybe it was. Maybe they was. No. Come back, fishy. Come back. Oh, I lost it. I lost it. Next one. If at first you lose your fish, try again. Not every fisher gets every fish. 'Tis just the way. Why is there a star? Ooh! No. Oh! There's some rainbows going on. There's a special area over there. I didn't fly over that. Need to go get it. Hey-ya! Just about, maybe. Although it's further away from the camera. Hello guys, hi over there. There's a special zone over there. I'm gonna try get some special fish. Well, I really don't think I'm gonna get a fish much bigger than the one I saw before. Like that. That was crazy! I've never seen a fish that big in here. Little fishy. Probably gets tucked in at night with a blanket in the sardine bed. Which way am I going? No, I didn't get it. I do need to make sure I have a clock in there or something. I need a watch. Oh, suddenly it's working a lot better. I can see you then. And then I can just press a button. It is 5 minutes to the end, actually. We should probably call it there. Let me grab the camera. There we go. And let me go to you. Hey, me, to you. Oh, that's not a good angle. Let me sort that out. Hi. It's me. Hi. I'm always a problem, it's me. Let's zoom out a little bit. There we go. Hello! Thank you so much to everyone for coming to today's stream. I really appreciate it. If you have not already, I would highly appreciate it if you would leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. If you're on Twitch, give the channel a cheeky follow. That'd be great. I hope you enjoyed this look through all the things I have read this year. Let's hope more for next year. More reading! Yay! Should always be more reading. Whether it be comic books, whether it be light novels, whether it be audiobooks. I hope you guys have a good reading year as well. If you have liked and subscribed and done all that good stuff, I will see you tomorrow for Limba's company. It'll be a good time. I'm looking forward to it. I would very much like the index IDs because I think index is cool and I would like them in my life. Though I haven't saved much or grinded much, so I'm probably not going to have that much to roll with. But that's what we get for not paying attention to the game, I guess. More eating! More eating is also a good way to spend the year. I do like eating. Eating is good. If you've done all that, go join Discord. Go join Patreon. Go join members. I am starting to work on doing the Patreon and member voted streams soon. Obviously, this Sunday is the first one with the SCP one that was voted for a while ago. Next week, I'll have the horror one, and I will also put up a vote for what you would like for January, and that way we can get caught up for this year and go back to one monthly after that. That's all I've got for you. Check out all links in the description. Subscribe, like. I think I did all the things. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. Thank you for the chat. Thank you anyone who lurked. And thank you to anyone who watches the VOD. I really appreciate you coming. And I hope you have a wonderful day. But for now, I had fun. I hope you had fun. This has been Brittany Smith. I'm the Finn Lightning. Goodbye.